folks, buckle up because Port Charles is about to go absolutely off the rails next week. And I'm not even kidding. If you thought the drama was peaking, you got another thing coming. We're looking at April 6th through the 10th, and honestly, it's a mess. A beautiful, high stakes, I can't believe they did that kind of mess. I've been sitting on these General Hospital spoilers and my head is spinning. Let's talk about Cassius first, because Lord have mercy. The ghost of Nathan West? Not really. So here is the tea. Cassius is still out here walking around with Nathan's face like it's no big deal. He's been playing this role for a minute now, and I gotta say, the audacity is wild. Nathan is dead, gone. We cried, we had the funeral, we moved on. Well, we didn't move on, but you get it. And here comes Cassius, just wearing his life. But look, secrets in this town have a shelf life of like 5 minutes, and next week, the clock is ticking. I suspect Lulu or Liesl is going to be the one to pull the rug out. Honestly, if it's Liesl, I pity the man. You don't mess with a grieving mother's memory of her son. She's got that sharp intuition, right? She's going to look into his eyes and realize the soul isn't there or whatever. It's going to be public, it's going to be loud. I'm predicting a scene at the Metro Court where the truth just explodes. Imagine the fallout. Maxie is going to be devastated again, but mostly I'm worried about the psychological damage if Cassius thinks he can just slide out of this. He's tripping. He's got this new scheme cooking, something even more devious than just identity theft. It's like he's trying to consolidate power while everyone is distracted by his face. The analysis here is simple. Cassius is a narcissist who thinks grief is a tool. He's using people's love for Nathan as a shield, but shields eventually break. And when they do, the shrapnel hits everyone. The Sidwell factor, a father's rage. Okay, so then we got Sidwell. Poor guy? Maybe not, but he is hurting. Marco is dead and Sidwell is spiraling. When a man like that loses his kid, he doesn't just cry. He burns things down. And Sonny and Laura, they see the smoke. They are vultures in the best way possible. They know that if they can just poke him, just a little nudge, if they can get Sidwell to lose his cool in public or make a sloppy move, they can end his reign. It's a classic power vacuum play. But, and this is a big but, Sidwell didn't get to where he is by being a dummy. He's got layers. He's probably 3 steps ahead while Sonny is still setting the board. I bet he's got Cassius, our fake Nathan, doing his dirty work. Think about it. Cassius has the perfect cover. Who would suspect Nathan of being a mole for a grieving mobster? No one. Cassius probably already figured out what Sonny and Laura are up to and ran straight back to Sidwell with the receipts. It's a game of shadows, y'all. Sonny thinks he's the cat, but in this scenario, he might be the mouse. And Laura, I love her. She's the moral compass, but sometimes the compass points straight into a trap. If Sidwell loses it, sure, he's vulnerable, but a cornered animal is the most dangerous. It's basic psychology. When you have nothing left to lose, you become a god of destruction. Jason Morgan, the wall of silence. Now let's talk about my man Jason. Typical Jason, sitting in a cell for something he didn't do. Cullum knows Jason didn't pull the trigger. We know Jason didn't pull the trigger. But Jason is playing that loyal to a fault game he loves so much. He's protecting someone and he's willing to rot for it. But Cullum is getting impatient, he's recovering, and he's got a mean streak. He's going to go to the prison, or maybe just send a message and tell Jason, look, I know you're covering for someone. Talk or else. And the else, it's Danny. That's the low blow. You can threaten Jason's life all day and he'll just stare at you with those blue eyes and say nothing. But you mention his kid, you mention Danny getting into trouble, that's a whole different ballgame. This is where the story gets heavy. Jason is in a literal impossible situation. If he talks, he betrays his code and whoever he's protecting. If he stays silent, he risks Danny's safety. It's a trade-off that would break a normal person. What does a father do when his silence is the currency for his son's life? Jason usually finds a third way, a Jason way, but behind bars, his options are thin. I'm stressed just thinking about it. The educational takeaway here, loyalty is a virtue until it becomes a noose. Jason is wearing that noose and Cullum is starting to pull. Rocco's guilt and Britt's dilemma. And then there's Rocco. Poor kid is the one who actually shot Cullum. He's falling apart. Danny is out here playing detective, trying to clear his dad's name, and Rocco is just watching. Imagine the guilt. You want to help your friend, but telling the truth means your life is over. Danny wants justice, and he doesn't realize the person he's looking for is right in front of him. Rocco eventually cracks and goes to Britt. Why Britt? Maybe because she's got that seen it all energy. She's not going to judge him the way a parent would. And Britt? Man, Britt is in a tough spot. She knows Cassius is a fake. She knows the real Nathan is gone and this imposter is a shark. She sees Cassius circling Rocco like he's bait. Britt realizes that if Rocco confesses, Cassius might actually use that to burn everything down. Cassius isn't helping Rocco out of the goodness of his heart. No way. He's probably looking for leverage. If Cassius can prove he covered up for Rocco, he can blackmail the whole family. Or worse, he could just throw Rocco under the bus to save his own skin if the Nathan identity fails. Britt has to play this so carefully. She can't tell Rocco that Nathan is actually Cassius. It's too much, too fast, and she's trying to keep a lid on that volcano for her own reasons, probably protection or fear of the fallout. So she just tells him, stay quiet and stay away from Nathan. It's such a mess. Like a real sticky soap opera mess. You got lies on top of lies. Final thoughts, the analysis bit. What we're seeing here is a theme of identity versus reality. Cassius is living a lie as Nathan. Jason is living a lie as a guilty man. Rocco is living a lie as an innocent bystander. Everyone is wearing a mask. And next week, the masks are starting to slip. I think the show is trying to tell us that truth isn't just about what happened, it's about who we are when the lights go out. If you lie to protect someone you love, like Jason, are you still a good person? If you lie to steal a life like Cassius, are you a monster or just a survivalist? Mostly, I just want to see Liesl slap Cassius across the room. That would be satisfying. Anyways, get your popcorn ready. And in Port Charles is going to be a graveyard of secrets by Friday. I'm worried for Danny, I'm worried for Rocco, and I'm honestly a little worried for Sonny because he's underestimated people before and it cost him. The writers are really leaning into the sins of the father trope here with the Danny, Rocco, Jason triangle. It's tragic, but dang, it's good TV. Don't forget to watch because if you miss a day, you're going to be lost, like completely lost, like trying to find your way out of the Pine Barrens without a map lost. See you on the other side of the weekend. Peace out. See, Laura and Sonny working together is always a trip. She's the mayor, he's the kingpin. It's like the lion and the lamb trying to take out a bigger, angrier lion, Sidwell. Laura brings the legitimacy. She can use the law, the police, the official channels. Sonny brings the muscle and the street smarts, but their alliance is built on sand. If Sidwell figures out they're working together, he's going to target the city, not just Sonny's business. That puts Laura in a corner. She has to protect the citizens while playing a shadow game with a mobster. And Sidwell, that guy is a snake. I wouldn't be surprised if he already has spies in the PCPD. Maybe that's why Cassius is so confident. He knows he's protected. The way Cassius is playing both sides, acting like a grieving friend to the PCPD and a mole for Sidwell, is honestly brilliant in a twisted way. He's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. I wonder if Lulu will be the one to catch him in a lie about something only the real Nathan would know. A small detail, a nickname, a memory of a specific date. Soap characters always get caught on the small stuff. You can fake a face, but you can't fake a soul's history. And back to Jason. If he chooses Danny over his silence, who is he betraying? Is it Carly? Is it Sonny? Whoever it is, that relationship is going to be torched. Jason Morgan doesn't break. if he breaks now, it means the stakes are higher than they've ever been in 30 years. So I'm not ready for a broken Jason, but maybe that's what we need to see, the human side of the Stone Cold Killer. Okay, I think that covers it. The drama is real, the stakes are high, Port Charles is a ticking time bomb. See you at the hospital. Hopefully just as a viewer and not a patient lol. BYE.